So in this video, I want to show you 3 ways to export an unlimited number of leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And for that, we need to go on my computer. Alright, so we are currently on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. I've made a search with only 2 filters. So let's say that I want to target head of sales based in the US. So with this search, I have 12K results. And the main problem with LinkedIn Sales Navigator is that you can't export more than 2,500 leads. And why? It's because on each page you have 25 results. So here we have 25 leads, and Sales Navigator only shows you 100 pages. So here for this example, I'm on the page 100 and basically I can't click on next. So it's a bit annoying when you want to reach out to these 12K people, and basically this search is very useful because you want to reach out to all the people in the US who are head of sales. So now that you saw the problem, it's time to show you the first way to bypass these 2,500 limits. Alright, so the first way to bypass this limit is to split your search and at the end keep it under 2,500 people. So for this search, for example, we want people who are head of sales in the US. We will add more filters to keep the search under 2,500 results. So the filters I recommend you is company headcount, years in current company, or years in current position. You can also play with geography, but it's more useful if you have a very big search. So let's check company headcount. And here the good thing with Sales Navigator is that it gives you the number of people you will get with this search. So for example, if I had this filter 1 to 10, I will have a bit more than 2,500 people. So it's not 100% perfect because I will miss some people, but at least I know that with company headcount, I can almost perfectly split my big search, because here I have 700 people, 2.5K, 2.5K, 2K, 1K, 600 people, 1K, almost 600 and 1.5K results. So it's almost perfect. So let's check years in current company filter. And here you just have to click on one filter and Sales Navigator will give you the number for each search. So let's click here, less than 1 year, and here we have the results for the other filters. So this filter is actually quite good because for less than 1 year we have 1.5K people, 1 to 2 years 2.5K, 3 to 5 2K, 1.5K for 6 to 10 years, and more than 10 years we have more than 1,000 people. So this filter for this tutorial is actually the best. So now that we know how to split our search and keep the number of leads under 2,500 people, it's time to save all of our searches. So if you want to do that, you just need to copy your URL, then you open a Google Sheet, for example, or you can use Excel if you want, and then you say that the batch number 1, so let's write 1, is this one. So paste and then perfect. And now I know it's a bit boring, but you have to do that for all your search. So we will remove less than 1 year and we will use 1 to 2 years. So here we have a bit more than 2.5K results, but it's okay. So let's copy the URL and paste it here. And it's the batch number 2. And now we have to do that to cover all the results. All right, so I've just finished to split my search, and with these 5 Sales Navigator URLs, I know that I will get all the head of sales based in the US. All right, so now if you want to export these leads and get their verified emails, all you need to do is to click here on your Sales Navigator URL. And then here, as you can see, I have a button here, extract leads. And if you want to get this button, you need to go on GiveMeLeads.io, or you can click in the first link in the description. You click on get 10 leads for free. You create a GiveMeLeads account and then you install the Chrome extension. And at the end, you will get a button like this one, where all you need to do is to click here to export your leads. So now let's click on extract leads. Alright, so here I have the Sales Navigator URL of this search. Then I need to click on continue. Here you click on save changes. And then all you have to do is to click here on new leads export. So let's do that. And now all I need to do is to click on export leads. So just for this tutorial, I will not export 1,500 people, but I will export just 10% of them, which will be enough for you to understand how it works. And now let's click on export leads. So as you can see, my export is currently running and I strongly advise you to rename your export. So let's say batch 1 head of sales based in the US. And then I just need to press enter. And now we just need to wait a little bit to get our export. Alright, as you can see, the export is done and I can access my leads here by clicking either on open in Sheets or download CSV. It's faster to open in Sheets, but you have less data, and with CSV you have all the data you need to reach out to these people. So let's open CSV. Alright, so here we have all the data we need to reach out to these people. So you have first name, last name, LinkedIn URL, you have the verified email of your leads, job title, location, and so on. And you have more information about their company. So you have the company name, you have the company website, you have company industry, employee count, and so on. So you can make, for example, personalized emails based on this data. So just to let you know that with GiveMeLeads, we make sure that the data is clean, so you don't have to clean the data yourself. And we make sure that every single lead match your filters. So here, for example, we have Akil, and Akil is invalid because his job title is not relevant. So here, for example, Akil is Senior Director of Sales, and basically it's not Head of Sales. Same here, we have Bill, and Bill is invalid job title because Bill is Director of Sales Enablement, which is not Head of Sales basically. So with this file, you just need to upload it in your CRM or your favorite outreach tool. So let's go back to GiveMeLeads, and here, as you can see, the batch 1 is done, and now you have to do that for the batch number 2, 3, and so on. And you have just one limit to export your leads, and this limit is that you can only export up to 2,500 leads per day. And why we have this limit? It's because it's not safe for your LinkedIn account to export more than 2,500 leads per day. Some tools allow you to do more, but honestly, it's not safe. And if you want to keep your LinkedIn account, it's safe to keep it under 2,500 leads per day. Now, the second way to export more leads per day is to use multiple Sales Navigator accounts. And you can do that with GiveMeLeads. So if you want to do that, you just need to click here on the name of your account. Then you click on accounts, and here you can connect multiple LinkedIn accounts. So you just need to click on add LinkedIn account. Then you connect the new LinkedIn account, and then you will be able to export leads from this new LinkedIn Sales Navigator account. So with one account, you can export 2,500 leads a day. With two accounts, you can export up to 5,000 leads per day, 3, 7,500, and 4, 10,000 leads a day. And I think you get it. And now I want to show you the third way to export an unlimited number of leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And honestly, it's my favorite one because you have nothing to do. So if we go back on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, so here we have our initial search. So it was head of sales based in the US. So we have 12K results. All you need to do is to click on extract leads, then you click on continue, save changes, and now you click on new leads export. And now all you need to do is to click on schedule every week, and you can select the day you want to get your new leads file. And what it does basically, it exports 2,500 leads, and then you get, for example, every Monday, a new batch of 2,500 new leads. And it means that you don't have any duplicates between your leads file. So this way to export your leads is very useful if you want like a new batch of new leads every week. And of course, you can select the day where you want to get your new leads. So let's say, for example, that you want 100 leads a week, for example, and you want them every, let's say, Wednesday, and then you click on schedule export. And so what it does is that you get your first export now, and then you will receive every Wednesday 100 new leads. And with this technique, you don't need to split your search because we do it for you. So if you want to try this tool, GiveMeLeads, you can click in the first link in the description. And now it's time for me to wish you a nice day, and I see you either on GiveMeLeads or in the next video. Bye bye.